Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? How you getting it in? Body getting it funny? What's going on, people? Okay, this is a story. Rose McGowan gets into a public shouting row after she's accused of being anti-trans. Now, to be really honest with you, I didn't even want to do this story because a lot of times when it comes to trans stuff and issues and stuff, a lot of y'all girls are really going over the board with it and stuff. And it's one thing as far as being trans opinionated and stuff, but a lot of you is really going overboard with it. You're actually becoming the aggressor. But anyway, I'm going to read this story to you. It's called Rose McGowan has got into a shouting row with a trans woman who confronted her over her anti-trans opinion. The star has been at the forefront of the Me Too movement against Harvey Weinstein and others alleged sexual predators. But the former charm actress has a history of making offensive comments against the LGBT people and LGBT community. She has been previously hit out at Caitlyn Jenner, claiming she has male privileges and doesn't understand being female. In 2014, she said that gay men are misogynist as straight men, and if not more so. I have an indictment of the gay community right now. I'm actually really upset with them. She also held a party in support of Bruni-owned Beverly Hills Hotel despite being boycotted by the host of other celebrities because of country anti-gay stoning laws. Now at the event this week of her book, McGowan reacted furiously when questioned about anti-gay remarks she made in July last year on RuPaul podcast. What's the tea? Now, during the episode, she said that the trans women thought that they knew what it's like to grow up female because they felt like women on the inside. But that was false. That was developing as a woman, Rose said, and it is not growing. It is not growing as a woman. It's not living in the world as a woman, as a lot of the stuff I hear trans women complain about. Yeah, welcome to the world. As Rose event, Manhattan trans woman stood up and said, I have suggested talk about what you said on RuPaul's show. And she said, trans women are dying, and this is what the trans woman said, trans women are dying, and you said that we as trans women are not regular women. Speaking passionately, she continued, she gets raped more often. We go through domestic violence more often, and there was a trans woman killed a few blocks away. I have been followed. Now, when I say passionately, that means she's screaming at the person, holler at the person. That means the person going, do you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to talk to you. That's called passionately. In case you understand, that's me. So this is how she's talking to Rose. So she's kind of screaming at her, but they're saying passionately. And Rose interrupted her to say, so have I, so have I, so have I. We're the same. My point was we are the same. Now, Rose is saying that we are the same as far as women and stuff like that, as trans women and cis women. She's saying it's all the same. There's an entire show called ID Channel and Network dedicated 24 hours a day to women getting abused, murdered, and sexualized and violated. As you too, sister. It's the same. So that's what Rose saying. She's saying that there's a show in reference to ID Channel saying that they've been murdered, abused, sexualized, and violated. And you too, my sister. She called the trans woman sister. The audience members respond, you do nothing for them. Trans women. Oh, the audience member responded, you do nothing for them. Trans women are in male's prison. This is what the same trans woman argued with her. And what you have done for them, she asked. What have you done for women? Rose retorted. A shouting match pursued until Rose stood up and said, "Sit down, sit down, sit down, enough, get lost." The trans woman shouted, "This is the AIDS crisis all over again." When she heard that, Rose looked at the women in the eye and made up your signs in her direction. Um, the woman was escorted out while yelling, "White cis feminists, shut up, you're so boring," Rose told her. The actress then went on a free trading departure as far as the trans woman, that she was different, that she was from a different planet, that she should be fucking grateful for Rose's word. "Don't label me sister," she said. This is what Rose is saying. "Don't label me sister," she said. "Don't put your labels on me. Don't fucking do that to me. Don't put your labels on me." She also said, "I don't care. I don't come from your planet. Leave me alone. I do not subscribe to your rules. I do not subscribe to your language. You will not put labels on me or anybody. Step the fuck back. What I do with the fucking world and should be fucking grateful. Shut the fuck up. Get off my back. What have you done? I know what I've done. God damn it," she said. This is what Rose is saying. "I'm not crying. I'm fucking mad with lies. I'm mad that you put shit on me because I have a fucking vagina and I'm white or black or I'm yellow or purple. So the audience, I didn't agree to the cis fucking worlds. Okay, fuck off." Rose said that the attendees that got her facts wrong and that trans women are not women risk of being victims of crimes as far as, cis women. That trans women are women, and what I've been saying, what I've been trying to say is that it's the same. This is what Rose is saying. The states are dissimilar, she said. "We'll break it down. It is much smaller population. There is not a network here devoted to your fucking death. There's no advertisers advertising tampons with a commercial loving growing up girls' bodies. She's being lovely raped and strangled, pissed off." This is Rose talking. She said she then gave herself a verbal pat on the back, and "Until you can collect a fucking check, back up. My name is Rose McGowan, and I'm obviously fucking brave." Okay. Now, if you want to see the rest, as far as her saying and stuff, you can always go to Peak News and stuff, and I think they got a video of her, Rose, talking about it and stuff. As far as the trans woman up there too as well, and they're going back and forth. Well, this is my thing. I understand that the trans woman is upset and stuff because of a lot of things that are happening in the world as far as trans women, but you can't be passive aggressive in the same breath. Now, if she wanted to talk to Rose and say, "Well, Rose, back in so and so at time, you said this, but you got up." I know you probably hear this, sis, but you got up screaming at her. And I'm gonna tell you something. In the world we live in, you get back what you put out. If you stood up screaming at me, making a point, and you blaming me for something that has nothing to do with me, I'm gonna get mad. I may say stuff I don't even mean, but I'm gonna get mad because you can't come to my meeting and talk to me and you screaming at me, hollering at me, starting stuff up with me too. And they get mad when they throw you out. Now, she said trans women are dying, and you said that trans women are not like regular women. And the thing about it is, we're not like regular women. That's the problem. We have the thing misconstrued. Yes, we get murdered. Yes, we catch holy hell. But you can't just take females and push them out of existence and say, "Well, we have a lot of things very similar." Yes, we go through the very much, but reality is, you're two spirits. You're a trans woman. You're not a female. Now, she has a different
She has a different storyline than you. You have to respect her storyline just as to respect yours. And it's somewhere along the middle. Y'all should try it. If you can't, just leave in the middle or just agree to disagree. But at the end of the day, just my personal opinion, females are females and trans women are trans women. Yes, we're being murdered. Yes, we're going through hell, but we're going through the same thing females are going through. And I did videos about this before. I said, welcome to being a woman, because now you're catching all the hell the women are going through. We can't understand why we're being murdered. Women been getting murdered for years. We can't understand why all this massive discrimination. Women been getting this for years. So when you finally transition, become a woman, you're getting everything you're getting everything you auditioned for. You want to be a woman, now you're getting the shit that's like a woman, and you can't believe it. You saying it's trans. No, it's being a woman. When you're now being a woman, don't complain about this shit you didn't get when you was a man, because we didn't know about this shit. Now you're a woman, you're going through the same shit women going through. You say, well, because I'm trans. No, it's because you're a woman. Welcome to the real world of transition. Welcome to your womanhood. It's not exactly as beautiful as you thought it was going to be, because you wasn't used to that world. But now that you got there, you've arrived. Don't complain about all the shit you're going through and say, well, because I'm trans. No, it's because you're a woman. Women been going through this shit for years. Women been beat up by their own men and girls to say, well, I don't want to get in it. Now trans women are getting beat up and murdered by men and stuff. Y'all think it's because you're trans, you're a woman. You wanted to be a woman, now you're a woman. And you can't accept everything that comes with it. You're not used to it. Because as a man, you know a man won't try you. But a man looks at a woman, and I'm not saying all men are bad, but men look at women are weak. So of course he's going to try to do different things. Of course he's going to try to come at you. Of course he's going to try to kill you. This is the rules. It's not the right rules. But this is the rules that we had to go by as far as standing out true. I don't agree with this shit. I had no idea being a trans woman. I had to go through what I go through now. As a guy, I never went through no shit like that. As a woman, I've been catching holy hell. I never knew women get raped. You gotta have a bunch of people hanging around you. But welcome to being a woman. Welcome to being your transition. Yes, well, and you're saying trans get followed? Women get followed. There are 64,000 black women missing now. And the sad part about it is, I've talked about this before, you think it's because you're trans. No, babe, it's because you're a woman. You're welcome to your womanhood. You transitioned, you became a woman, and you just thought that you're just going to go to the store and go shop and just look beautiful and get a job. No, you need to sit down with these cis females and ask them what the hell they've been going through. And let them sit down and tell you what it's like to be a woman. You don't need no gay mother telling you. You need a cis woman, a woman that's been a woman for years. Most time you girls grew up and stuff, your mother didn't teach y'all how to be a woman. Your mother teach you how to be a man and how to fucking survive in the streets. But now you got into your transition and stuff. Now you're a woman. You can't believe all the shit you're going through. But sometimes you have to sit back and deal with the truth. And the truth of the matter is, no, she's not going to live the life as a trans woman, because she's a cis woman. You live as a trans woman. And the trans mean two spirits. That mean male and female. And at the end of the day, you have to stand in your truth and say, you know what? Let me come to this sister as my sister. Don't come at her like she's the enemy. Come at her as a friend. Y'all could have turned this whole situation into a whole positive experience. But you made it, when you attack somebody, don't get mad when they attack back. And that's just my opinion, though. Like I said before, once you go on Peak News, you can see the screaming at, as far as the trans woman basically attacking her, screaming at her and stuff, and she got upset, and you know, it is what it is. And all of a sudden now it's like she attracted the trans woman and stuff. It's just, I didn't even want to do this story, to be honest with you, because she was accused of being anti-trans. I didn't even want to get into this and stuff, because I feel like everybody has an opinion and stuff, and I love your feedback on this. I'm glad y'all listen. Trans women out here, trans men. I'm glad y'all standing in your truth. I'm glad, but y'all are really. Some of y'all is doing too much. Y'all doing too much. You doing too much. All that anger should have been taken right to them precincts. While all them trans women are sitting there behind bars and stuff. That's where you need to take the anger to. And it's the court system, not to somebody selling a damn book. Anyway, like I said before, I want to hear your feedback on this. And I want to subscribe to my channel. And I'm sorry, I'm just being fair. Some of you may not like it, some of you, but welcome to being a woman, honey, because now you're a woman. You're going through the same shit that women been going through for years. You just can't deal with it because you thought things would be much more different, and now you finally found out what it's like to be a woman. So welcome to womanhood. Embrace all of it. You just can't embrace the good part. You got to embrace all the shit that come with it. Anyway, the being said, you can follow me on Instagram. That's _over. That's _over. And please subscribe to my channel. And of course, I want to hear what you feel about this. How you feel about this? You know, how would you feel if somebody came up to you, start screaming and hollering at you? Would you just be like, oh, okay? Or would you be like, honey, who is you talking to? Anyway, I love you. If you're back on this, I'll let you know. Subscribe to my channel. I want to let you know I love you and thank you for watching. Catch the rain.